at 5, we see them all around North Carolina. But did you know our state has one of the largest concentrations of modernist homes in the country?
I had no idea. One group, though, is working to preserve them. CBS 17's Brea Hollingsworth sat down with the founder of NC Modernist to talk about his mission.
Kind of point out to me some of the modern touches of this home.
Well, you can see you've got this gently rounded wall here. This whole house was designed from scratch for a person in a wheelchair.
Want to know more about modern homes in North Carolina and across the country? Well, George Smart knows it all.
You've got the wide hallways.
Often referred to by the community as Mr. Modernism, Smart has been preserving homes like these for over 2 decades through his nonprofits, NC Modernist and US Modernist.
Here in the living room, you have a nice wall of windows that opens up onto a private courtyard created by the brick wall.
North Carolina is one of the largest concentrations of modern homes in the country. Smart says about 5,000 homes like this are located all around the state. Why do you think modern homes became so popular in the 60s, 70s?
This was the advent of technologies like air conditioning and the use of steel, central air and heat, glass. All these things came together and housing was possible in a different way than it was before. Instead of having a house with lots of little tiny rooms that you had to heat independently, you could have central air and heat, you could have open spaces, and this just brought a whole bonanza of ideas to architects and spawned the modern movement.
In this beautiful home, bringing the outside in, which is another key feature of modern architecture.
It's just one feature that led Jeremy Tilley and his wife to purchase this 1983 modernist home 2 years ago. On the verge of being torn down, Tilley worked with NC Modernist to preserve and purchase it.
We were looking for something that would fit our family, maybe give us an opportunity to expand, a growing family. And we also wanted something that was unique, maybe even distinct, right? Something that wasn't as traditional.
And when it comes to the modern home movement, NC State played a big role.
In 1948, NC State decided to dramatically improve its architecture school. They hired a hotshot dean named Henry Camp Hefner from Oklahoma, who came to the school and he did things they don't let deans do now, like fire all the faculty and poach students from around the country. And he was up and running. And within 2 years, it was the go-to school for architecture in the South.
And Smart is making sure they preserve as many as they can. Last year, they worked with a couple to move this home designed by architect George Matsumoto from this location in Raleigh to another location 7 miles away. And they'll continue their mission as they work to raise money for the organization through their Moon Over Modernism event located at this newly built 17,000 square foot modern home. Smart wants to show that these aren't just homes, but also works of art.
These houses are really irreplaceable in terms of their style and in terms of the availability of what's in them to the public. You don't see them being recreated at a big rate. So we want to make sure that people who love this kind of architecture know about them and can buy them and can carry them on into the future.
You can find out more about NC Modernist and the Moon Over Modernism event over on CBS17.com. In Raleigh, Brea Hollingsworth, CBS 17 News.